Alright, welcome back. Now, if you watched the last video, I asked a question. We were about to build a project in which we would be using our codes or the blocks to draw a shape, and I said we would need to hide the sprite, the cat sprite, okay, which is called sprite 1 right now. Okay, we'll need to hide it. And I asked, where do you think hide would be among these blocks? Now, if you said looks, then you would be correct. However, if you had said motion or sensing or operators or variables, then you would have been wrong. Now, see our favorite pen? It's right there. Alright, so let's go head over to looks and see if we would find hide right there. And there it is, all the way down here. See it? Okay. Now, so we're going to hide the cat. So we're going to click on it and drag. And when we come here, when you drop it, okay, see that? It nicely fits in there like that, like it was meant to be there. Okay, now that's the cool thing about these blocks, they just fit in like that. Okay, now you see this one is the first one. It's meant to be the first, so it doesn't have the groove, if you like, alright, in there. Okay, so now we've hidden our sprite, or it's going to hide when we run the program. What's the next thing we could do? Now, the cool thing about Scratch is the way the editor was designed. If you click on a block, it might as well start executing the program, whether you click on it here, or you click on it, or you click on the green flag right here. Okay, so we don't actually want to execute the code yet, but it's all good. It just sets the stage for us to actually check our code as we go ahead. Alright, now the next thing we're going to be doing is to use our pen. Okay, so imagine our stage right now is like a white sheet of paper, right? So the first thing we will need to think about is where we would like our shape to be. Now, if you take a look at the where the mouse icon is right now, okay, can you see where the mouse icon is? I'm going to click it so you can see it. Okay, you would notice that these numbers change as I move the mouse all around the stage. Now, what are those numbers? They're simply the coordinates of the mouse pointer at any given time. Okay, so when if I'm still, you notice they don't change, but once I start moving, they keep changing. All right, now how are they organized? Now, if you know anything about maths or numeracy and graphs, you'd see that this stage really is organized to look like your graph. So basically, your graph has an X and Y axis, isn't it? So our stage has an imaginary X axis, okay, and the X axis goes all the way from the left to the right. Okay, now if you notice, somewhere, just if you take a look at the X, you'd see it comes to a 0 right there. Okay, now I'm trying to get the 0. Okay, good, I got the 0 for X. Now trust me, there is also a 0 for Y. Okay, now the 0 for Y, I would get it by moving vertically. Okay, so now Y is on 12, so let's try and see if we can get the 0 for Y without, okay, I think Oh, ow. Okay. 0 for y seems to be getting hard. Oh, I got it. Nice. Now I got the 0 for y. X has moved. But anyways, we now know there's a 0 for y and there's a 0 for x, and it's somewhere in the center of our stage or our background. Now, that means if I go towards the right hand side, my x is increasing. If I go towards the left hand side, x decreases. If I go up, y increases, and if I go down, y decreases. Okay, can you see that? So if I want to find out where I would like to draw my shape, okay, so let's say I want to draw my shape right here. Okay, now I'm going to read off the coordinates at the bottom here. So let me go back there. So right now my coordinates are x minus 175 and y 107. So I'm going to tell Scratch to move to that area, okay, of the stage, so that I can put as many shapes on this stage as possible. Okay, so minus 175 and 107. Okay, so I'll quickly go to motion. Yeah, okay, so motion is going to help me take move things to wherever I want them to be. Okay, now to do that, I'm going to use the go to block. Okay, remember, go to block is under motion. Okay, so if you click it for too long, it's going to show you the help icon, and if you click on help, if you don't know what the block is for, you can see what it's all about. All right, and with my little explanation there about the center of the stage being x0 y0. Okay, so you can tell Scratch where to go to, and tell the sprite to go to any location on the stage. So right now our sprite is invisible, so it looks like we're telling nothing to go to wherever we want it to go. Okay, so we're going to just click on it. Remember, left click and drag. That means you don't release the left button of your mouse until you get to hide, and then under hide, once the groove sits in nicely there, you can release the left button of your mouse. Okay, so how's it looking? Good. Now remember, we said we wanted it somewhere minus 175 and okay, let's just use minus 172 and 109. The minus is a dash. Okay, so minus 172. Okay, I hit enter, and then I come over here and 109. Okay, of course that's the positive value for the y. Okay, so remember your x coordinates, x Cartesian coordinates, x always is done first and then y comes next. X is called the abscissa and y is called the ordinate. Okay, yeah, still remember. Alright, now on to the next. We're going to go to our pen because we're ready to draw now, and we're going to say pen down. Okay, so pen down is like putting your biro, you're ready to draw on the paper, so you're ready to put it down on the paper and then draw. Okay, after doing a pen down, we're ready to maybe we should change the color of the pen. Okay, let's leave the default color. So after doing a pen down, the next thing we're going to do is to move the pen, isn't it? So you guessed right, it's going to be under the motion block, and we're going to move the pen. In the next video, we're going to explore some more. See ya.